Now, joining me on the news to discuss the proposed bill to change the parliamentary system of government is political affairs analyst Moyiwa Akintoday. Thank you so much for your time. Now, what do you make of this bill? Do you think it's a priority at this particular moment?
Priority, that's the first thing I want to say. And I would also like to say that I'm happy that the House of Rep has taken this step, and I'm hoping that the Senate itself too will follow suit. Although it's going to be a bit challenging in the Senate, and the reason why it's going to be challenging in the Senate is for self-interest. Because if we go back to parliamentary system, it then means that we will not have a Senate. We will only have a single camera assembly, National Assembly, whatever name we call it. And then it is from that, one of the benefits of this parliamentary system is the fact that we are not going to have a superstructure as we have now at the federal level. What do I mean by that? We have National Assembly, House of Reps, National Assembly, Senate, and then we have a retinue of ministers who each of them have their own aides as well. But in the parliamentary system, it is from the parliament that ministers will be appointed and then screened by the same parliament and confirmed. So it's going to reduce the cost of governance a lot. For instance, we have 108 senators now, representing 36 states, 3 per state, and 1 from the Federal Capital Territory. And then we also have another 360 members of the House of Representatives. Imagine the number that will be reduced, when we have a parliamentary system. I think it's a bold decision by the House. I hope the Senate will also follow suit. And then, because it's a constitutional amendment, it also has to go through the 36 states House of Assembly, and it is required that 2/3, which is 24, of the 36 states House of Assembly will have to endorse it before it becomes a constitutional amendment signed by the President. So that's my initial take on this.
All right, Mr. Akintoday. Now, will creating a Prime Minister office improve governance efficiency, or could it lead to more bureaucracy and power struggles?
I think the office of Prime Minister will create more efficiency. Of course, depending on the kind of model of parliamentary system we adopt. But if we go back to the model we had in the First Republic, that is 1966 to 1966, it would then mean we have a ceremonial president. The president that will just be there, just for the purpose of some meetings and all of that. But the power lies with the Prime Minister. And I think it's more important. It's very important for us to realize that this system we have now, we have a president, we have a vice president. A vice president is more like what they call a spare tire, who really doesn't do anything except what is referred to him or her by the president. But in a parliamentary system, you have an effective prime minister, and you have a president who is also always doing ceremonial activities by the president. I think it's more effective to have a prime minister, and you also know that the prime minister will be elected by a and then it is when they get to the national assembly, as we call it, that one of the parliamentarians from any of the constituency will be elected by members of the parliament as prime minister. I think it's a better arrangement for us. It will save us costs, and it will also make governance more efficient and more effective.
Political affairs analyst Moyiwa Akintoday, thank you for lending in your thought.